an honor to meet both of you guys because I don't know if you know, but The West Wing was a massive phenomenon in Brazil. We even had podcasts about it. Brazilians are actually quite big fans of it. So I was wondering, how do you guys feel about coming back to a fictional White House again, and now in this new, power structure, this new relationship?
I feel really, really lucky to get to be in this show. I watched the first season and I just loved it so much, and I was so jealous of a show like that. I said, that's the kind of show I want to be on. It's so great. And then to get the call from Deborah to ask me to join, I couldn't have been more thrilled. And all I knew is that I was going to be playing the vice president, and then I had done something kind of questionably moral. And and I came on. I had no idea that Brad was going to be joining me to play my husband. And when I heard, I couldn't have been more excited. I thought that makes such sense. It's so great. It's yes, we worked on a political show, obviously The West Wing, but this is such a different animal. This is such a different show and such different characters, and I just feel just incredibly lucky.
Yeah, it is difficult to describe. The only downside to having an experience like we had on The West Wing is you realize how rare it is that great writing meets a great idea and has a great cast. And I had the same experience Allison had. Before Allison was on the show, I saw this, a huge Carrie fan. I remember turning to my wife talking about how great Rufus was, and it was a show I was jealous of because it had this writing, had this voice, had the stakes. And I think for both Allison and for me, there's this how rare that is, and to take our history and push it down this weird marriage is really fun.
Now, one thing that I do love about the show as well, because the writing that you have that very human side at the same time that you have that political excitement to it. And one of the scenes that I do think is going to go to television history is the scene that Grace calls out Kate on, like, you need to put yourself together, brush your hair, the whole thing.
I love that scene.
I love that scene as well. And I wanted to know a little bit from you, how much fun do you have actually, like, being able to wear that skin and, do a scene like that?
Oh, it was heaven to do that kind of scene with Carrie because she's such a brilliant actress, and we just got to go. We had so much fun. It was hard not to keep from laughing sometimes at the things I was saying to her, and it was I had a ball looking at her going, okay, let's starting to the north. And just being completely the geographical references to it was. And she's right, it's not like she's being catty to her. She's actually giving her some really good advice. And if she listens to it, she'll be smart. And I think in that scene, Kate realizes we're set up to hate each other. And I think during the course of the second season and the episodes I was in, we sort of established a mutual respect for one another and kind of really admire each other, even though we want to hate each other. It sets us up for every scene I do with Carrie. It's something because they're both brilliant. They're both flawed, and they both are always right. So there's always conflict. But I think at the end of the day, Grace sees her as an asset.